What is ABA, you may be asking yourself? In short, ABA means Applied Behavior Analysis, which is an array of systematic teaching procedures used for behavioral therapy with students with autism, Down syndrome, ADHD, and other disabilities. The concepts of ABA are very important with modified behavior teaching a new skill. Heather Gilmore, a board certified behavior analyst in 2019, September 27, in 10 Good Things About ABA, says the concepts are used to help people or animals to obtain important life changes by addressing issues related to quality of life and things that are meaningful to them. Today, I will be giving you information about teaching techniques mostly used by therapists, the prompt types, and the commonly that are commonly applied in ABA. And lastly, I will give you information of different reinforcements that will delight and will help you strengthen the learner to learn. In ABA discrete trial teaching, these methods are skills to teach systematically. They consist of an acquisition item, which is being the item that is being taught or learned, a set of 3 trials, and a reward and reinforcer procedure. In the article from EdcoHost, Assessing the Within Trial Teaching Integrity of Discrete Trial Teaching Programs Using Sequential Analysis, Dennis Brandt, Oliver C.M., Angela A. agree that most skills taught during the initial stages of early behavior intervention use discrete trial teaching format. The teaching stages used in discrete trial teaching are mass trials, expanded trial, random rotation. First, mass trial is the first teaching technique for discrete trial teaching where the teacher will always present a successful trial of the same instruction. So that means most of the time the student will get prompted to get a correct answer. The second one is expanded trials, which this targets the same item that is being targeted for a longer period of time and or increasing a number of distractors. So that means, as an example, the learner that word just got learned is going to be swapped around with other known words. The third one, the last stage, is random rotation, and this is the check mastery for discrete trial teaching. So that means this is where the learner shows proof of the item that has been learned and mastered. And we will never begin with a prompt. It would always be an automatic correct response. Then second, we're going to talk about prompting. And prompting can facilitate appropriate behavior by increasing the pace of instruction, which is more likely to maintain a student's attention and reduce frustration when a student does not know how to respond, said Collins in 2012. Some of the most used prompts in ABA are physical prompts, gestural prompts, and monitoring prompts, which is prompts to assist learner achieve a successful correct response needed for our trials. In physical prompts, there are 2 categories: full physical prompts and partial physical prompts. For full physical prompts, the entire task is assisted with hand over hand physical prompt. That means we're going to assist the student with hand over hand procedures to finish the task to make it a successful and complete task. For partial physical, is providing some hand over hand assistance, but not enough to be considered a full physical prompt. That means we can start initiate and let go and then let the learner finish it. So it's not a full physical, but a part physical. Then we have a gesture prompt. A gesture prompt is the second type of prompting, but it's less intrusive. Gesture prompts can give the learner the opportunity to find an answer independently with some help. Gesture prompting includes such things as looking at the object area, pointing at the object, or tapping it to then glance at it. A modeling prompt is a physical demonstration of the desired outcome of behavior. As an example, is a model that the learner can follow. And well, now that you have learned various types of prompts of the right method successfully to assist learners, it's time for you to learn about rewards. Finally, it is very important in ABA that prompted responses and naturally correct answers are always acknowledged and rewarded properly. When executing these techniques, the teaching and the prompting techniques, it is important that you provide a high level of reinforcement as done for a non-prompted trial. And there is two types of reinforcement: unconditioned reinforcement and conditioned reinforcement used in ABA therapy. Unconditioned reinforcers are stimulus that initiate a task without having to be thought. These are reinforcers that do not need to be learned, such as food, water, oxygen, warmth, and sex. These are all primary drives that we have or basic survival, and they are deprived in a way. Getting access to the reinforcers are more debating. Said, Let's Learn ABA Applied Behavior Analysis Study Guide in 2020 in the article Classifying Reinforcers. Third, conditioned reinforcer are stimulus that previously had no reinforcing qualities under it was conditioned reinforcers had previously no reinforcing qualities until it got paired with an unconditioned reinforcer. Let's Learn ABA 2020 also says, for example, money is a learned reinforcer. By itself, money is useless piece of paper, but with pairing it of money and the access of unconditioned reinforcers, money becomes a valuable thing. In conclusion, this article was created with the purpose of informing readers with the accurate information of ABA and to explain three concepts of ABA, which are the three main teaching techniques in discrete trial teaching, and as well as the importance of prompting and how prompt facilitates appropriate behavior. And lastly, information about unconditioned and conditioned reinforcers to use when rewarding a learner, about unconditioned and conditioned reinforcements, and to reward the students when executing a grade session. Would you apply teaching techniques to yourself as an adult? And that's it. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.